All things pumpkin, let's get started. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is a collab video with Vanessa. I told you guys a collab video is coming soon over on my live, and it's today. Today is a pumpkin collab video with Vanessa and myself. And you guys, I have never had a friend, honestly, that would do anything for anybody. She has the most amazing subscribers, and I'm so glad to be a part of her life and have her a part of mine. So, if you're new here, hi, welcome. My name is Danielle, amomshomemadelifestyle, and today is going to be a pumpkin video. I have a son named Jameson who is 5, who is dealing with a lot right now. So a lot of dental work and the procedure that's going to have to happen. So this mama is a little bit stressed out, but that's okay. I wanted to get this video out, and so did Vanessa. She just had her kitchen destroyed this weekend, and she's putting this video out today. I give her props because I couldn't do it. If I didn't have a kitchen, I would be like, nope, we're going to have to push it off. So thank you, Vanessa, for collabing with me. If you guys love the food content over on my channel and Dollar Tree hauls, go check out her channel. It's amazing. I love her so much. And let's get started. You guys, we are doing 5 pumpkin recipes. There may be more. I don't know yet. We'll see. But today we're making cookies, and it's super easy. I'll show you guys how to do it. And each recipe is going to be 5 ingredients or less. So, they're all going to be desserts. The first one we're going to do is pumpkin sugar cookies. So, you're going to need a sugar cookie package like this. I think this is 17.5. Yes, 17.5. A can of pumpkin, which is 15 ounces, and pumpkin pie spice. The next one that we're going to do is going to be chocolate chip cookie, pumpkin chocolate chip cookies. And this is all you need. Pumpkin and chocolate chips. If you want more of the pumpkin spice, just add pumpkin spice seasoning to that one as well. So, let's get started mixing the batter. Alright, so we're going to start with the sugar cookie. And what you're going to need to do is pour your sugar cookie in a bowl. This is like the easiest thing ever. And you can add as little or as much pumpkin spice as you want. I'm going to shoot for a teaspoon. Maybe a little more. 4 dashes. 1 for extra. Why not? And you're going to mix that together first. You're going to want to do this with a spoon. Perfect. Now you're going to open your can of pumpkin. Super easy. You're going to want to mix this with a spoon, just so that way you don't get it stuck in your whisk, because it is going to be a thick batter. Alright, so we're at 2 ingredients, and I decided to do something else, which I'll show you guys in a minute. You're just going to mix this all together until it's fully combined. Alright, so this is what the texture looks like. We're going to set this aside. In this bowl, because I'm going to be super extra, I'm going to put a 1/4 cup of sugar. And if you have extra of this, which we might, you could put it on pancakes. And we're going to add 2 dashes of pumpkin pie spice, and mix it together. Alright, I have a cookie scoop here. It's my favorite. I'm going to scoop the cookie, and then I'm going to dip the bottom and then put it on top. put it on the cookie sheet. So I have a Silpat mat for my cookie sheet. You can use whatever you guys, just spray, parchment, whatever you guys want. You're going to bake these at 375 for 7 to 9 minutes. And that is it. One recipe done. And then I'm just going to take a little bit and sprinkle the tops with a little bit of the sugar pumpkin spice mixture. So I'm just using the guide on here to where to drop my cookies. Just an inch or two apart is all you need though. I am ready for fall, but the weather here is not. It's 115 degrees today. So we're in the house. We're not going outside, or at least when I'm filming this, it's 115. We don't get cool until October, so end of October. So I'm just going to keep scooping these and then throwing them in my oven for 7 to 9 minutes. Okay, same thing with the chocolate chip cookies. You can make your own chocolate chip cookie powder mix, or you could buy it homemade or buy it store-bought. I bought it store-bought because I'm a semi-homemade person, unless it's like making complete sauce from scratch. Again, another can of pumpkin, whole can. And this is so easy, you guys, using pumpkin instead of oil and eggs or butter. And I'm going to mix this together, but instead I'm going to make these into chocolate chip cookie bars. And I'll show you guys how I do that. If you're vegan, you can find a vegan one dry mix. If you're keto, you can find a keto mix. And instead of adding eggs and oil and all your dry ingredients, you just add a can of pumpkin. It's so easy. We're going to make these into bars this time. Because I think it would be amazing. Alright, mixing it till all the dry ingredients and everything is incorporated. Alright, so I'm using an 8x11 pan. You can use a 9x13, but I'm using an 8x11. And you're going to pour your mixture inside. I sprayed it. Allergies are on a roll today with me. I don't understand. Okay. Perfect. Now you're going to smooth this out as evenly as possible. You could totally make these into cookies. I'm just making bars. As even as I can get it. And I'm going to let this bake until I put a fork in it or a toothpick and it comes out clean. Same temperature, 375 degrees. All right, the sugar pumpkin cookies are done. Let's try it. It's like a cakey texture. Oh yeah, that's amazing. And I let them cool on the tray for about 5 minutes. Alright, so this video is going to take me a couple of days to do because I don't want a whole bunch of sweet treats in my house. This is what the chocolate chip pumpkin cookie bars look like. They're super amazing. Wait till it fully cools down though, because otherwise you're going to have a mess like I did. So, that's what they look like. I let mine bake at 375 for 27 minutes total. Hey guys, welcome to part 2. Not part 2, second day of this video. we're making pumpkin spice Rice Krispie treats. So what I did was I took a pan, what's this called? A pie pan. And I did regular Rice Krispies, and then I pushed it down. So that's my pie crust. We're going to make it look like a pumpkin pie. Now, I'm going to show you guys what you need and how you're going to do it to make the orange one. It'd be the exact same ingredients, except a few things. So you're going to need a stick of butter, some pumpkin pie spice, food coloring. I made orange, and this is my food coloring. Rice Krispies, and of course, marshmallows. So, I am going to put my butter and marshmallows in a bag. In a bowl so I can throw it in the microwave. So there goes my butter. I have the bag of mini marshmallows. I find them easier to melt. And I'm going to put this in the microwave at 30-second intervals until all the marshmallows are melted. Alright, so mine took 2 minutes and 30 seconds. And now we got to work fast. So we're going to add around 2 cups of Rice Krispies and our food coloring to make it orange. You don't want to use food coloring, it's fine. I just did it for the aesthetic purposes. Alright, I'm going to add a little bit more. Six drops of red and 3 or 4 drops of yellow. Or 4 drops of red, 6 drops of yellow. You want it to look like a pumpkin pie feeling out of Rice Krispies. You want to work with this fast so it doesn't set. Now, last thing is adding a little bit of pumpkin pie spice and mixing it in. And it smells like fall. Oh, it smells so good. Okay. We're going to want to hurry up and get this inside of our pie pan. Whoa. I'm going to have extra. And that's okay, because who doesn't like Rice Krispies? Just saying. Alright, and if you guys didn't know, spray your hands with nonstick cooking spray so your hands don't stick. So that's what I'm going to do before patting this out. That way we can make it look like a pumpkin pie. I wish I would have made it a darker orange, but that's okay. Alright, you guys, and that's it. It looks like a pumpkin pie, right? Let me rinse off my hands. There's one thing left. You don't have pumpkin pie without whipped cream. What is wrong with you? Because you need it. There you have it, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this recipe. And let's move on to the next one. All right, you guys. It is day 3, 4. I don't even know. We're making pumpkin donuts. I have my mini donut machine over there, and that's what I'm going to use. You guys could pipe these on a parchment paper and throw them in your oven. If you guys have a donut mold, you guys can do that as well. But let's get started on pumpkin donuts. First things first is the batter. All right, we're going to need 1.5 cups of flour. And I'm going to whisk this just to make sure there's no clumps. If you don't have a sifter, do it like this. I do it every time. Works fine for me. All right. In this bowl, I have a teaspoon of pumpkin pie spice, a 1/2 teaspoon of salt, and then a teaspoon of baking powder. And we're just going to mix this together as well. Next, we're going to add 3/4 cup of sugar and mix that until combined. I love pumpkin pie spiced anything. We are going to need a 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla, I have 1/4 teaspoon. You know what? I'm doing 3/4. All right. Mix it. 2 eggs. And I will always crack in a separate bowl. You will never see me crack it in here ever again. I had the worst experience of cracking an egg inside of the mixture. And then you're going to need 3 tablespoons of vegetable oil. And I'll show you the glaze I use for these as well. And then you're going to need 1 cup of pumpkin. Now, if you guys want to make these applesauce donuts, you like apple cider donuts, you could. You could also do banana donuts with cinnamon. All right, 1 cup of pumpkin. Goes in. All right, now I'm going to mix this. All right, your batter will be thick when making pumpkin ones. It won't be as thick when you do the apple. All right, now I'm going to put this into a Ziploc bag so I can use it as my piping bag. Now let's get over to the donut machine. I will leave the oven directions in the description box. All right, let's go over to the donut machine. Okay, so I have this mini donut maker. This is what I'm going to use. And I'm going to use it and make donuts. All right. Now I'm going to close it and let them cook. Now let's make the glaze. All right, for the glaze, you're going to need 1 cup of powdered sugar. This is if you guys want it. I'm going to do some with, some without, because Jameson don't like the glaze. Whoa! I'm not cutting that out either. It's real life. All right. And then you're going to need 1 teaspoon of vanilla. 1, 2, 3, 4. You're going to need 1/4 teaspoon of pumpkin pie spice. And then you're going to need 4 tablespoons of maple syrup. I'm just using pancake syrup because it's all I have. 2. I'm going to start with 3, mix it together, see if it's the consistency I want, or if I need to add more. And this is the glaze for our donuts. It'll come together. It just takes a minute for the sugar to melt all the way. I'm going to add the other tablespoon. And then I'll mix it together. And if you want to make it super easy, just use store-bought frosting. Totally works. All right, I'm going to need another tablespoon of syrup. All right, glaze is done. Let me go grab some donuts. So what the donuts look like, you guys. I did mini donuts. I burnt my first 4. But let's give it a try. Oh my God. That's so good. Alright, you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I will see you guys in the next recipe. I saved the best, the hardest, and the longest for last. Let's make a pumpkin roll. Alright, what you're going to need is 2 teaspoons of pumpkin pie spice, 3 large eggs, 1 teaspoon of vanilla, 2/3 of a can of pumpkin, which I figured if you use a small pumpkin, it is a cup. That's what I figured out yesterday. And then 1/2 box of cake mix. It says to use yellow cake mix. I don't have it. I got French vanilla by accident. We'll see how it turns out. Should be fine. And you need to preheat your oven to 375 degrees. All right, so the first thing I'm going to do is line my pan with a silicone mat. And then I'm going to spray it. And then I'm going to line it with parchment paper. Because parchment paper is what's going to help it not stick together when you roll it. Once you line it with parchment, you're going to spray your parchment. So that way they come off. You're also going to need powdered sugar. So let's make the batter first. All right. 2 teaspoons of pumpkin pie spice. 1, 2, 1 teaspoon of vanilla. That's the rest of my vanilla. 1 cup of pumpkin. And a half a box of cake mix. Now, I'm going to eyeball this to be half. That looks good to me. And we're going to mix this. All right. And then 3 eggs. 1 at a time. Mixing in between. Another egg. And mix. If I had vanilla left, I would have made 2 of them. But I don't. I might have some in my backup. I don't know. I'll have to look. Last one. And it goes. Mixed together. Alright. I'm using cream cheese icing store-bought. If you don't want to, I will leave a recipe down below for cream cheese icing. All right, let's get this. Let's do this guy. Let's get this on to the pan. And the biggest thing with this is you're going to want to smooth this out to fit the entire pan. This one is the longest processed recipe that I have, honestly. That's why I don't make it often. All right. Smooth it out to fit the entire pan. It will be thin. That's what you want. So that way you can roll it. As even as you can. Take your time with it. You're going to bake this at 375 degrees for 15 minutes. All right. That looks pretty even to me. As soon as my oven preheats, I will throw it in there for 15 minutes. And once you put a toothpick inside the middle, it comes out clean. All right, the tricky part. Flipping this out is not easy because you have to do it while it's still hot. Hang on. So, what I like to do is grab my silicone mat and pull it. It's way better. I didn't even have to do this. Okay, you're going to sprinkle this with powdered sugar everywhere. If you have a silpat mat, do it the way I did it. If not, you're going to have to flip it and then flip it back over. So, powdered sugar. Again, 2 to 6 tablespoons, depending. No! Okay, now that all, this is delicate. So, now that it's out, it is hot. So please be careful rolling this. And mine is cracking. I'm going to take help of my silpat mat. No. It's okay. It's okay. It's going to be fine. I'm going to roll it with my silpat mat. You're going to let this sit on your counter for 2 hours. I know, it's a long time, which is why I made this one last. 2 hours. I will see you guys in 2 hours. I'm going to wrap mine in a kitchen towel. Move! Let go! Move! Alright, here's my kitchen towel. And I'm going to wrap him in it. That way it stays, I hate this word, but it stays moist. So, time to clean up. Broke, but we're going to frosting it back together. Pumpkin rolls are hard.
No!
Yeah, it's hard. I don't know what happened, but we're going to make it work. If not, we'll turn it into
my ball.
No, you need knife. No, knife.
We got knife.
I need 2 of them.
2 knives.
Okay.
You want me? Want you?
Yep. I'm gonna careful.
We fit inside. What?
Oh, I gotta fix it all. Hold on.
Mom, you have more. You have more.
More what?
More.
More frosting?
Yeah.
No.
Why?
You okay? Okay.
The big one? Oh, you have me fit it.
Hold on.
Pancake? Pancake?
Not a pancake. I think mine broke because I used squares. Parchment squares. But it's fine.
Yeah.
This is the first time I've ever had it break this bad.
I'm tired. I'm hungry. I'm taking food out.
No. Me, yeah now.
Okay, we have to start rolling it this way.
Hey, go out.
It's okay.
And what's that? Yeah. And one.
Check in the drawer.
Watch your butt.
Too hot.
It is hot. All right.
Oh, ah. Me need a new one.
You don't need a new knife. You're okay.
Take go out.
I will when I've...
Oh, here's
No,
my glass.
don't. Hold on.
My glass.
Wait.
My glass. You
We're
want
gonna
that?
roll.
You want that? You
I
want
know, we're broken.
Huh?
We're gonna use this to help us roll.
You want?
Roll again.
I'm gonna get it. Am I?
We have half left.
Huh?
We have half of it left.
No, I have more. I want more. See?
Okay.
Me do it.
Just.
My grandfather.
It's okay.
Me fit it. We move it more.
No, we gotta wait. We gotta put frosting all over this side.
Me fit inside. We do
Hold on.
on outside here.
Okay, we can roll a little bit more. Hold on.
I feel it.
Mama will help.
Huh?
Mama will help.
Oh,
Let me take the squares off.
good. On outside.
All right.
Not ready yet.
I know it's not ready yet.
Ready?
You tell me when. Nope. Keep going.
Honey.
Yeah. Let go. Spread it around.
We're done. Happy
You're
Mom.
done?
Huh?
If you're done, put your knife in the sink.
Done.
Okay.
Inching out. Inching on out.
All right.
No.
Roll the last bit.
Take Gwen off. Gwen! Take
Hold on.
Take.
Okay. It's hot. Careful.
We need cold water in here.
All right, you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Sorry I didn't talk too much. Little man, help me. This is a pumpkin roll. You can either ice the top or you can powder sugar the top. I know mine cracked, and I know why it cracked. I used parchment squares because I was out of regular parchment paper, and it wasn't solid between, because that's exactly where it broke throughout the roll, but that's okay. It still tastes good. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Don't forget to go check out Vanessa's channel. I will leave it linked down below. She's an amazing friend, and I love her so much. And go check out her pumpkin recipes. But this is the last one of mine.